Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, honey. We back at it again. We'll be doing Family Law Chapter 3, aka we're doing Q&A, guys. This is exciting. I love Q&As. So we'll be doing Q&A, giving you guys a glimpse into the concept of some questions set out in the previous question papers regarding Chapter 3. So obviously, Chapter 3 is straightforward, guys. It's just the requirements pertaining to civil marriages. In the previous session, we discussed everything about engagements and civil marriages. And if you want to join more into or actually if you want to be part of our channel, please DM me, and trust me, honey, you'll be part of my group. And yeah, that's where we hold most of the sessions. So let's get going, guys. So with regards to Chapter 3, you know what it is, guys, so let us get going. So the first question, a valid agreement is one of the requirements of civil marriages. With reference to case law, briefly discuss factors which may outset the validity of agreement. So basically, there are many factors pertaining to matters that outset the requirements of validity of an agreement. So all you need to do is that you need to study all those requirements, but then you can state any of the factors of which you know, whereby I guess you guys also know. And one of the popular cases that you guys can refer to is the Pina versus Pina case, whereby it's about prodigals. You'll notice as to that prodigals also, they affect the validity of they give effect to the validity of a valid agreement. So all you need to do and know is that requirements pertaining to effect the validity of agreements are things like capacity to act, because obviously once you don't have capacity to act, that automatically does what? It affects your civil marriage. So being valid, and then also mental illness, right? And prodigality also, those kind of things. So this is just straightforward. And with regards to cases, it's also straightforward. Just read all the cases in the book, something straightforward that you guys don't need explanation of. So yeah, guys, then let's go to 2.2, whereby it states the party status changes when they enter into a civil marriage. With reference to relevant sources, give example and demonstrating such changes, right? So with matters pertaining to changes, jadi civil marriages, you'll notice as to that, obviously, when you're not married, you do have capacity to act, but then the moment you're married, your capacity to act, it is influenced. I don't know if you guys understand me. An example that I can give whereby your capacity to act, it's definitely influenced. It's when you're married in terms of matrimonial property act. When you married in community of property, when you're married in terms of bargaining in community of property, your capacity to act, it is limited to an extent that in everything that you do, you have to do what? You have to consult with your spouse, or be it your partner. But then when you're married out of community of property, that changes in most cases, because you do have capacity to act. You can enter into contracts whenever you want, whenever it suits you, because it's your own assets. They are your liabilities. Assets are how it doesn't have anything to do with your other spouse. So those are one of the factors whereby they contribute into the effects of civil marriages. And when answering this kind of question, whereby it's 8 marks in most cases, you just state the capacity. It's just like capacity to litigate. Once you are married, obviously it becomes affected in the situation of sequestration. If you are married in terms of community of property, obviously they are going to take all your assets too, even though when you're not insolvent, but instead your spouse is insolvent. For the fact that you married, automatically it is affected, if ever you understand what I'm saying. So with matters pertaining to answering this kind of question, all you have to do is just state the fact that is being affected, and then say something about it, and then give examples, so that at the end of your day, you can accumulate more marks. And then with matters pertaining to how to answer that 12 marks question, valid agreements, obviously you do know as to that there are many things that affect the validity and the requirements. So state them. An example that I can give you can refer to capacity to act, and then after capacity to act, state write or state any case, give everything that transpired, the judgment. That's how you get to accumulate more marks. And then with matters pertaining 2.1, the other thing that influence the requirements have a valid civil marriage. One of the factors that you'll notice that you need to know, it's lawfulness. With matters pertaining to lawfulness, you do know as to that there are certain lawful acts whereby, or let me just say unlawful acts that automatically renders your marriage to be void. I got whereby this lawfulness act, I've mentioned it on the screen. As you can see, a person who's already married, like I said in the previous, obviously when you're still in a civil union, you cannot in the same time get married to another person, whereby for you to get married at that specific time, you'll need to dissolve your previous marriage. That's what you'll need to do. And then adoptive parents and the adoptive children, you understand me, these are everything that gives cognizance of factors pertaining to voiding your contract whenever unlawful. And then the third person, prohibited degrees of relationship, just like maybe a brother getting married to a sister, you understand me, that marriage automatically it's void. So it's unlawful, let me just say so this is how you guys need to answer, going back to the question, which is just easy. And another thing, Chapter 3, it's easy. Chapter 2 is easy. Chapter 1, it's easy. We haven't discussed it in the channel, but by just summing up the question, you guys are able to grasp as to what is going on, So yeah, and the other thing about family law, you need to be straightforward. You need to be mindful. Also be able to give example of everything you've acquired in your previous module. You just apply it here. That's the only way. So yeah, guys, hope you guys are good. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the channel. Thank you for subscribing. And to my new subbies, thank you so much. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Love you lots. Bye.